All righty. So, Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss in the situation that it could put Ole Miss in. Now, it's a long ways to Tuesday night, tomorrow night, of course. And I want to see what you think about this, Sam. Does Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss hurt the playoff seeding for Ole Miss or no?
Oh, yeah.
How bad?
Yeah. Well, if players start leaving and coaches leave, then they'll be left out. And it sucks and it's horrible, but under the current construction, then they should be left out. Like if the players start leaving, because at that point, like, yeah, you're not going to put together a team. If players stay and the staff mostly remains intact, and it's like it, there's a team there. I would then say probably they get a home game, but maybe it's the 8-9 game, or maybe it doesn't impact their seating at all. I mean, it's so tricky. If it were just Kiffin leaving and no one else left until the end of it, I don't think that impacts things. But the idea that he's taking staffers with him, or could be, and he's probably recruiting against that roster, means some crazy stuff can happen for sure.
Yeah, and so far we've seen Charlie Weiss Jr. leave with Lane Kiffin because he got scared of Kiffin, I guess, or he actually really likes Lane. But also, there's that 30-day portal rule for the players where if you want to leave, now's the good time. And so far, we've not seen any of the players of the current roster leave at this moment.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But if they are, then like you said, that can knock Ole Miss out of the playoffs, possibly.
It could. It could knock them out for sure. But I think you really needed Mississippi State to win if that was going to be the case, and they got destroyed. So that alone, with the 11-1, it's really a shame too, because while this team isn't as talented as last year's team, like last year's team could have won it all if they got in, I don't think this year's team can. They were better coached this year than last year, and I think they could have been fun to watch. And I mean, maybe they can pull something together if they somehow are able to get a competent play caller in. But I don't know. Like that's going to be really tough now that your OC and head coach are out.
Oh man, it's just nuts on what's just happening. And like some of the players at Ole Miss, I mean, they literally were confronting Kiffin on about taking the staffers to LSU with them. Like that was just nuts. And like Marty Smith, now that's a hero for the day right there. I mean, he's sitting there waiting it out for an announcement. He's like, I just want to go home, but I'm gonna sit like a statue for a little bit.
Yeah.
That was just so nuts. But looking at the rankings as of right now, so I mean, we know A&M is going to be jotted down to at least a 7 because they're lost to Texas, right? And just like looking at Oklahoma, they're obviously going to move up. We'll wait and see if Ole Miss is still in the top 10 or if they're going to be at that 9 spot. It doesn't feel like that they're going to have that home field advantage or be at 7 or 8. It feels like they're going to go down a few pegs.
Yeah. I think you put it perfectly there. I don't think they'll get the 5. I don't think they'll get the 6. I'm pretty sure 7 or 8, which would track with their resume. They don't have a significant non-conference win. And while they did beat Oklahoma, which is good, they didn't beat Georgia. So, yeah.
I mean, they smacked Tulane off the face of the earth in week 4. I mean, like that's like their best non-conference win. But once again, you can't really flex that. Oh, you beat Tulane. I mean, even though Tulane's playing for the American Athletic Conference title game, like you're gonna have to really pull for Tulane to win.
Yeah, and same thing with Miami. Like Miami destroyed USF, but no one cares, and I kind of get that. Like, why would you care? to a certain degree, I guess. So
It's
that's
just
that.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be insane on what happens. I mean, like Texas Tech's not going down from their spot. I mean, I
No.
think we're seeing Georgia at 3, Texas Tech's at 4, Oregon's at 5, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Alabama. It's anyone's guess between those 3 on whose number sits, but Ole Miss is not at that 7 spot for sure.
Oh no. Oh no. Not at all.
No. It's just a disaster for the Rebels. It's not what they needed for sure. It was not what they needed.
It's not, but a comforting thing can be that the past 3 years were good, and we're also kind of a historical aberration. So unless Pete Golding is really a guy, all good things sadly have to come to an end. And there could be some of that here.
Can you imagine if Pete Golding did lead Ole Miss to a natty run in spite of what's happening? Like that would be like a documentary for the ages, like on SEC Storied, on 30 for 30. Like you even get like the Netflix treatment if that were to happen.
That would be that would that would be more unbelievable than Indiana going 16-0, which a lot of people couldn't process happening.
As they say, truth is stranger than fiction, you know?
Yes. Oh, it often is. No one, I mean, even your wildest college football fiction story would never have had Indiana going 12-0. And yet here they are.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because it's like, Indiana going 12-0 and, Ole Miss. Like, if Ole Miss was going on a run to the Natty or going on a run to the semifinals at the very least, I mean, it all depends on who they play. But that would be wild. I want to see that happen so bad now, especially for those guys that have dealt with the fallout of this Lane Kiffin debacle.
Yeah.